Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Murphy Street Podcast. I'm the host of the show, Murphy. Rules of Murphy Street, simple, always the same. Shoes and slippers at the door, come inside and let's talk story. Tonight is a special treat. It is the 200th episode, so we want to thank you very much in advance for joining us here. Joining me tonight, we got the always here with me, Bronson.
What's up?
And then our special guest is our good friend, Warren Morton. Mr. Wizards Presents. You got any more?
That's it.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah. He is one of the more well-respected collectors here in Hawaii. So before we get too much further, we want to remind you, we are here at our favorite place to be from the heart of Hawaii. If you are a collector of any kind, this is the best place to come and start your collecting. If you are a collector here, if you are coming in on a trip, trust me, if you are looking for anything, this is the first place you want to start. So our 200th episode, and so much to talk about. I brought the gang in. We wanted to talk about collecting in general because, again, you guys, the Murphy Street Collector is a show for collectors, by collectors, and that was the whole premise. It was the whole basis of this entire podcast is to connect people through the collecting world. So having said that, Warren, so if you would do us the privilege of giving us your name and I guess, you know, how long you've been collecting and I guess the stuff that you collect.
Warren Morton. I've been collecting since maybe I was like 6 years old.
What was that? What started? What was the thing at
my first action figure was Spider-Man from, I think it was like the Marvel Universe line. There was like no articulation to it,
just straight arms and straight legs.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh yeah. Does it look similar to this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. By the way, Bronson found me this, you guys.
I love the retro.
Yes.
My second action figure
Do you still have it to this day?
I do not.
Oh,
I do not.
Of all the millions of figures.
Right. The second one was Superpower Superman.
Yeah. Wait,
yeah.
was that a soft goods cape back then?
It was.
It was, right?
It was, dude.
Yeah. The 80s was so dope.
Yeah.
Like, they knew what was up. Yeah, granted, everything was painted with, like, aluminum paint and all that stuff.
Lead.
Yeah, lead paint. Yeah, exactly. So, we weren't healthy, but we were awesome.
Yeah, and just been collecting ever since.
What do you collect now?
Now, mostly action figures. I kind of dabble between, like, Marvel and DC. Not a big fan of the Mark McFarlane 7-inch line.
Is that the new statues?
Yeah, I'm kind of irritated about it.
Why is that? Why are you irritated about it?
It doesn't fit with everything else, with like Legends or even the DC Universe.
What if they did that on purpose though?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
The statues we're talking about, like what they have at Target, like the ones that
like the Captain America and the.
Oh no, like the actual action figures.
The DC multiverse.
Yeah, multiverse. Yeah.
I'm sure the reason why they're doing that is because Disney or Marvel they own the rights to like certain sizes, certain
like patents.
Yeah, like Spider-Man of course. So.
Oh right, so in order for McFarlane to do it, they gotta kind of like jazz it up.
Because Marvel Legends, right?
Yeah.
He drives me crazy. His legs on the action figure are too long, and I feel like there's like 1,500 different versions of Batman.
This is true. Yeah, whoever it is loves Batman.
Yeah.
Because I saw just at Target the other day, like they just had like this. It seemed like they just dumped it out onto a shelf, but I did find a platinum edition. Jim Gordon as Batman. Yeah, I mean, so I was like, okay, that's kind of dope.
Yeah.
The one Batman that I do want to get is the Batman Superman, the Kryptonite one.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's a nice one.
Yeah, it is. I haven't seen it in person yet though.
Coming to a Ross near you.
I know. Hopefully.
I think Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, yeah, pretty much anything like 80s pop culture that somehow stuck around. Thundercats, Transformers. It's a good time to be a collector again. Everything is come
full circle. Yeah, exactly. And that is why Bronson and I have been in this space for this long talking about it, because every time they drop something new, it's something that we're into. I don't have to tell you because you're kind of like our plug a lot of time for both Bronson and I would say. Like if we can't find it, this is where we go. So you guys, if we can't find it, this is where we go, just so you know. I mean, if it's not here from the heart of Hawaii, the next place we stop is at Mr. Wizard Presents. So follow him on IG at Mr. Wizard Presents. All right, so I asked the guys to bring a couple things with. I asked you guys to bring your favorite thing. Did you bring your favorite thing, Bronson?
I brought a favorite thing.
I don't, because you had a blank look on your face that is all too familiar, and I felt like
I didn't want to go through all my crap in my
Okay. So you got kind of a favorite thing. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna start with that.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with you with that. Let's start with you.
All right. So Warren mentioned Power Rangers. been a fan since like the very beginning when I was a kid. But this here is a figure that's not only signed by JDF, Jason David Frank, but also signed by the guy who voiced Saba.
So you got that signed by JD, so Jason David Frank, who again, rest in peace, my man, and Saba.
And Saba.
Huh?
Yeah. So.
Because you've been a lifelong Power Ranger fan.
I think that's how we met.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
We met through Power Rangers at Toys R Us years and years ago.
I will say a good friend of the Murphy Street podcast and Murphy Street Collector is Kainalu Moya, and that is because Bronson is relentless at meeting his heroes
Meeting
and
celebrities.
yeah, and so Bronson saw Kainalu one day, talked to him, and he was totally down, and we had the pleasure of an entire day at Koloa Ranch with him, which I still haven't leaked that footage, man. But yeah, but we got some really good stuff.
Or even the interview, we never.
Yeah, no, that interview is really good. We actually have two really good interviews with him.
Yeah.
Remember that one we did up by the Jumanji scene?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like this. This is beautiful. Who would have thought to get this signed by Saba too, the voice of Saba? Right?
This was right before Bandai released their rights to Hasbro.
Nice. Well, this is a good one, B. This is you. You know, as a matter of fact, on our original logo, right? I gave you a Power Ranger. Oh, I gave you the Green Ranger logo.
Yeah, the one
right?
was like that.
Yeah. Good. Okay. When would you like to go next?
And I promise you,
Nice.
I did not know
This was
that
not
Bronson brought Power Ranger, but I also brought a Power Ranger themed item.
Nice.
That was also signed by JDF. It's the Legacy Morpher that like drove the community crazy.
Bananas. Yeah, I
for a
remember
little
that.
while. And he
Was that like
autographed
the beach
it.
day that we went to?
This wasn't the same day.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we forgot to bring the Morpher that day.
That's a morphin fail.
Yeah.
So just to let everybody know, there was a beach day that JDF actually planned for his fans.
Okay, so that picture of him at the beach was planned by
Was
him.
planned by
You didn't
him.
just so happen
No.
to like catch him out the beach, like waited for him, like.
He sent a message.